What's up, my Trinbago Vibe peeps? Welcome to another edition of Trinbago Vibes. In this one, we are on a beach down south. This is Quinam Beach. This is what we're going to do in this one. This is what we're going to explore in this one. So stick around. But first, let's get to how we got here. Yeah, so off the SS Erin Road, right after you pass Penal proper, like all the Penal market and everything, right, is the Penal Quinam Road. And that's the road we on at the moment. This is where we're heading down to Quinam. And I took this road because it was the road we used to take back in the days, because we used to come down to this beach quite often when I was younger with my parents. So it'll be interesting. I haven't been here in over a decade, so I do not know what to expect. But Quinam is one of those beaches in South. It was kind of popular back in the days. I'm not sure how it is now, right? I mean, most times people go down there is more for like a cook a lime, because I remember they used to have spots where you can like make a cook, eat some food, that kind of thing. So it'll be interesting to see what we got when we reach down. There's also the La Divina Pastora Road. Yeah, this is where the church is. This road will take you down to Quinam Road or the Coora Road. This is from the Siparia side, so this is the second way to get to Quinam Beach if you're not going from the Penal Quinam Road. And if you're taking this route from Siparia side, I recommend taking the Coora Road and not the Quinam Road, because trust me, you will stick if you don't have a 4x4 if you take the Quinam Road. We have popped out from here, and then it's just to make a right and head down. This is the Penal Quinam Road. Now I had to mention the Quinam Road because here on the channel Trinbago Vibes, we tend to give our little history lessons ever so often, because I think it gives more meaning to where we are going. So it is that part of this drive or this segment we like to call history time. So back in the late 1700s, early 1800s, right here in Trinidad and Tobago, right, there were missions to convert the Amerindians to Christianity. Some of those Amerindians converted, some did not. And the plan was, by the European conquerors at the time, was to keep them separated, keep the ones who converted from the ones who didn't want to convert, right? They said drive them away outside the town here, right here in Siparia, because Siparia was already established back in them times, right? However, the beach we are heading on, Quinam Beach, is where the Amerindians used to come and land their boats in and then make their way into Siparia to interact with their own people now. Now, what is the significance of that? The track they use from the beach itself to Siparia, it is what we currently call the Quinam Siparia Road. That's very interesting. Anywho, back to the Penal Quinam Road. Now, Google Maps will tell you to continue straight at this point. Please don't. This is a Coora branch extension road, which will take you to the Coora Road that we mentioned earlier. The Coora branch extension road is horrible to your vehicle. Yes, I made that mistake the first time I'm here, so this is why I'm telling you that road there is the better road. It is the one with the least potholes, instead of going up straight here. So as soon as you reach this bridge, just make the corner and continue driving there. Do not head up there. This road here will take you into Mendez Village, I believe. It will still take you along the Penal Quinam Road, which is where you want to be. By the way, if you came from Siparia side via the Coora branch road, you would end up at this junction here. And it's just a swing right and just continue along the Penal Quinam Road. Now you will eventually meet this junction here, and this sign indicates that we have to continue straight. But just to note, this here is the Coora Road, which is the next way you can get to Quinam. So now we know all the routes that will eventually lead you to the Penal Quinam Road. That's why the best thing to do is just stick to the Penal Quinam Road. So let's continue our drive. Trinbago Vibes. See, we're taking you places throughout Trinidad and Tobago that you may not necessarily venture into. Or if you have been here, or if you've grown up coming here, let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button as well. Yeah, gotta take your time on certain parts of these roads. It is the usual thing as we head down to these parts, bumpety. and potholy. It looks like we're entering the Teak Forest now, and this simply means we are closer to the beach. And imagine all these teak trees, right? It goes straight down to the southern coast right here in Trinidad. That's kind of cool, eh? Oh, this forest is a protected one, which means hunting is illegal. But you know now how things is go down in these parts of Trinidad. Just in case you haven't subscribed, please do. It wouldn't cost you anything. It's free, you know. And leave a comment. Let me know what you all think and what experiences you may have right here in Quinam, or at least on the road to Quinam, as we ain't reached as yet, you know. Well, except you saw it earlier in the preview. It's kind of cool to be driving through the Teak Forest here, heading down to the south coastline. I won't lie, it is a bit lonely, so make sure you come with groups and stuff, just to be on the safe side. I mean, if I see any suspicious activities or anything, I will turn around one time and fly out of here as soon as possible. Alright, looks like the Teak Forest is ending, and it's our final stretch to the beach. What we've been waiting for, let's head to Quinam Beach. If only they could keep it clean, that would have been epic, you know. You're quite down here, nobody come in to, you know, really clean up here. They have actually signs saying no littering, place garbage in bins. Simple thing, if you come in to, you know, make a cook here, lime here, camp out here, just take back your garbage with you. Don't leave it around, you know, this far down into the bush. Come on now, man, better than that. So what happens, why the water is like this right now, is because apart from rough seas, right, when there's unused bulletin, and this is a tip to also note, check the weather forecast, check the Met Office. When they say there are rough seas, you could expect this on almost all the beaches in South, especially where the river is here. And this is the river. So imagine, all right, look at this, all our water from there coming down to the beach. Yeah, so when it's rough seas and heavy rain, all our water coming down from the river, all that debris and everything, that's why the water is as it is, you know. And also when it's rough seas, the current a little stronger, so you have to be careful if you decide to venture here during those times. Like on a normal time, on a normal day, when there's not rough sea bulletins going on, the currents here is normally be real nice. Like for South Beach now on the side, this is like probably one of the best I've ever seen here as far as I can remember. Not only time you come here, especially like if rainfall, it'll be like this, it'll be more brownish in nature, but wow, it's not as good as say the Caribbean Sea, which we'll find on our north coast. This is more probably the Atlantic. It is along what we call the Columbus Channel. So yeah, so this is the beach I was referring to when I was saying earlier that this is where the Amerindians would have landed and make their way straight up the road to Siparia. So this is Quinam Beach right here in South at the end of the Penal Quinam Road. And yeah, you know, hope you are enjoying this one. Trinbago Vibes, bringing you everything Trinidad and Tobago. That's kind of cool though. Water a little rough. Ooh, now be careful. A point to note, there are lifeguards here every day, Sunday to Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So they will be looking out for you as well, right? But just note, after 6, no lifeguard. Before 10 a.m. in the morning, you on your own. So still be wary because The seas, the ocean, the beaches, no matter how good they are, how nice they are to be, yourself you coming down here for a lime, it still could be very dangerous. So you still have to observe how the current's going, feel the strength. Don't play no big man thing here, you know. Sometimes we let our ego get the better of us, especially at the beach. Don't do that here, because Mother Nature sometimes is not kind. So there are some nice facilities here. They look like they have some bathroom facilities. I know they have the sheds to make a cook to lime, and they have some proper parking down on this end of the beach. Did some works there so that the beach will not claim most of the land here. So that's kind of cool. That's why you see all those rocks as you enter Quinam Beach, boy. It's been over a decade since I've been here. Wow. Yeah. This is in South Trinidad, the Quinam Beach. So hope you enjoyed that one. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, by the way, don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this. Trinbago Vibes are gone later.